Today we're going to discuss principle number 6 of the 13 principles described in the greatest book ever written on personal development and success, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Now, if you follow the other sessions, you'll know that number 1, first principle was desire. Number 2 was faith. Number 3 was autosuggestion or prayer. Number 4 was specialized knowledge. Number 5 was imagination. And number 6 is organized planning. Now, what is organized planning? Well, organized planning is, number 1, very much a characteristic of leadership. Leading yourself, leading others takes organized planning. It means having a strategy, a process that you're going to follow that you know gives you the greatest chance of success. So, an example of organized planning might be, I have the desire, I have the faith, I have autosuggestion. Step number 1 is I'm going to get this specialized knowledge. I don't have enough knowledge to be a public speaker. I'm not a good enough speaker, let's say. Okay? So what are you going to do? Well, I'm going to read some books. Organized planning. You're going to read some books. You're going to get educated. You're going to learn. You're then going to put those books into practice, and you're going to go to Toastmasters every week. Number 2, organized planning. Go to Toastmasters. Number 3, you're going to get through Toastmasters and do all the books and courses within X amount of time. Write it down. You're now going to pick up the phone and you're going to phone all of the different organizations such as Lions Clubs, Rotaries, things like that. And you're going to say, I speak about XYZ, motivation, success, happiness, marriage, love, blah, 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 whatever it is. And I'm available to speak. You're going to create a website so people can go there. You're going to join organizations. You see, you've got organized plans. You don't just sit back and say, I desire and faith and get specialized knowledge. Those are all critical. And you'll find a lot of success in just doing that. But having specialized knowledge mixed with organized planning or a strategy says, this is what I'm going to do. You're not just going to start saying, I want to be a public speaker and start visualizing and stay in your house all day and the phone's just going to ring. Is it possible? It's possible. Unlikely, but possible. It's not impossible. But you got to put yourself out there. You got organized planning. You're going to get yourself the specialized skills. You're going to do everything that you need to do. You've got plans, a strategy that is going to drive you more likely to success. So, ask your question right now. What plans do you have in place? What do you want to do? What steps are you taking? How are you doing it? Are you creating videos like I am? How often are you making videos? What type of videos are you making? Why are you making those videos? What's your plan? Your plan may not be successful. You may have to tweak it. But as you've got the desire, as you got the faith, as you have autosuggestion, as you got the specialized knowledge, as you're imagining in your mind the imagination of it happening, as you're giving yourself the energy, the focus, and you're in that mindset of creating, if you will, manifesting your destiny, you have to have organized planning. You have to have a purpose to what you're doing. And your purpose doesn't have to be hard and strenuous. It just has to be, step 1 is this. Step 2 is go to Toastmasters. Step 3 is do the courses. Step 4 is phone these places. Step 5 is to go to these networking groups. Step 6 is to join NSA. Step 7 is this. You see, you're putting yourself in the path of success. It is more likely that as you go to Toastmasters and as you're speaking and as you become an NSA member, you're going to meet other people and they're going to say, you know what, you'd be perfect for. That's how this stuff happens. That's why Think and Grow Rich is such a masterful book. There are books much better written on the law of attraction, on manifesting. There are books that are much, much better. in a sense of the way they're written, in a sense that they're more poetical, in a sense that they're more beautiful, if you will. But Think and Grow Rich has 13 principal steps that, if followed, will give you success. In fact, I could almost say your success is guaranteed. Not how quick it is, because it takes time and different times and longer times and shorter periods of times for different people. But I can think you can start to see that you have these steps, these principles, that is you moving you towards your goal and your goal towards you. You are manifesting success. And of course, using all 13 principles makes your success more likely. But you don't have to use all 13. In fact, it's hard to use all 13 all the time. But being focused, having the desire, specialized knowledge, and written plans, they're just necessary. Every one of the 13 steps are actually necessary, but some are more important than others. Knowing where you're going, having a strategy, knowing the end game, that is what most successful people do. That's what success requires. Now, if you found this video of value, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and consider leaving a comment on this particular principle and other principles. And what is your thoughts? Which one resonates most with you? Leave a comment and I'll reply. But most importantly, remember that in today's world, people need more insight. People need to be inspired. They need better ideas. They need hope. They need passion. They need you. They need your insight. They need you to lighten up their world, to make it brighter, and you have a purpose. We all have a purpose. So get focused, follow the 13 principles, get on track. Organized planning will get you there faster. But most importantly, be insightful. I'm Adon Rigg, and I will see you in the next video.